Hey guys, welcome back to Vintage Vibes. Today is Monday, November 4th, and so we have a quick walkthrough of these mini notebooks that I've made for my craft fair, and then I'm going to do a little tutorial at the end. I'm pretty sure most of you know how to put these together, but I'm just going to show you how I put mine together and the little tip on what to do if they don't sell. Okay, so let's talk about that for a minute. So I kid you not, the first year I made these for my craft fair, I did not have this pretty twine on them. Okay, do y'all see that pretty twine wrapped around them? Well, listen, so they did not hardly sell, but when I went back and I added this twine to it and tied it off, I sold just about every one of them. I think I had one or two left. Okay, so it's all about perception. Okay, but anyway, so let's talk about this paper that I use. So the paper that I use is Miss Merry Christmas, and that's where this cute little dog paper came from. And I'm gonna kind of flip through them really quick. And this I got from my stash that I had. I got these from Hobby Lobby about 2 or 3 years ago. I think I paid probably 29 cents for those, because, yes, let's see, no, 34 cents actually. This is what it looks like, and I'm pretty sure they have them this year. I guess I haven't really looked, but I got them for 90% off, so I got 3 or 4 packs of these, so I still have a ton of these left. And they're good for using on notebooks. And plus the twine pieces come from different places that you're going to see throughout this video. It's called Baker's Twine. Some of it is like from the Dollar Tree. I got some from Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and also some from Stampin' Up that was gifted to me. So just various colors, various things. Just see whatever would match your stuff. So these are the notebooks you get from Dollar Tree. You get 3 in a pack for like about $25. I think Walmart has them less money, and they probably are a little better quality, I guess, but they're the pen gears. But I had already purchased these before I figured that out. So, but anyway, these are fine because this is my low budget item. I usually sell these for about $2 or $2.50, depending on the mood of the craft fair. You have to go by what is in your craft fair in your area, what people are kind of wanting to pay. But this is so cute. Look how cute. How can you even pass this up? But it's got those sweet little dogs on it. And then it has, like, I put a piece of paper, scrapbook paper, and I put a pocket this way on mine. Okay, and then I'll do the same to the back. And that's basically all I do. And you just kind of, take this little twine, and then what I do is I just wrap it 3 or 4 times, especially if it's real thin, and I'll just bring it back through and tie it in a knot, and that's it. That's all I do to that. So that's that one. Just want to kind of show y'all, kind of go through really fast. Now, this is another paper that I use. It's called Paige Evans Pick Me Up, and this came from Tuesday Morning. I don't even know if you can even get this anymore. You may could order it somewhere, or maybe scrapbook.com or somewhere. I'm not real sure, but that's some paper I've used in here. Also the coffee, and I'm losing it on something on the floor. Paper pad. I've not been able to find any of these. Most of the paper pads you see is going to be from Tuesday Morning where I got those. And you can get like a big one like this, but I've not been able to get a small one like this, even from their Echo Park store. So, and I'm gonna email them and say, look, why are y'all not making these 6x6 anymore? Because I love the smaller version of these. So hopefully they may start making them again. I don't know why, but this is a nice paper pad if you can find one of these. And then also I've used Botanical Garden from Echo Park. And like I said, I'm not sure if you can still get these. I haven't been able to find none of these. Forward with Faith, because I bought a bunch of these. Every time I'd go, I'd see them, I'd pick it up because I knew I was going to be using them for projects. Probably can't get them anymore. I haven't been able to find them. Have Faith. Now I think you can get the bigger ones, like I said, the 12x12, but not the smaller versions. Flower Market and Spring Market. So these are all the various paper pads that I used for all of these notebooks. So anyway, so we are going to flip through them really quick. Okay, and also there was one called Winter. There's another one, but it's like real familiar. Y'all kind of familiar with this at Hobby Lobby. They have this at Hobby Lobby. It's Old Time Winter or something, but yes, they have these. And so I use this one, and basically I put like the pockets inside. I kind of didn't tie these up because I kind of wanted to show y'all, and it don't take but a minute, but anyway, it has this pretty little paper in it. But these are nice papers to use. It looks vintagey, so these are nice. And then that's the piece that ties up, and then you got the Santas. I think y'all are probably mostly familiar, and I got the same little stuff on the front as, you know, of those little chipboard pieces. So, but here's the inside. All this little paper is in the, yeah, and I always put a inside piece and the pockets on them. And the pockets are usually, depending on what size you want to use for your pockets. This one is 1 3/4, and I don't really like them this big because I had extra paper, but a lot of times when you're using certain paper, you want to get as much from it as you can. And so you'll have pieces left over, and so normally you'll have like 1.5 inch piece left, and that's usually what I make the pockets. But I just had a little bit of extra, so I went ahead and you know, so put that on there. But there's another one like that one. Okay, and then this one's really, really pretty. I'm just kind of showing you with the twine, but I'm telling y'all, these things sell much better with this twine on it. I don't know why here, but it was just crazy. But it says Blush Garden Rose, and then that's that pretty paper inside. It just makes a difference when you like use things and make it nicer, you know. So yeah, that people like to have extra stuff, even though they want to pay $2 for it, you know, whatever. They just kind of look at you. I was like, well, you know, it is what it is. So but anyway, but this one's really pretty. This says, God will lift you up, Isaiah 40:31. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. And so this is a little cute little pocket and the little trees, and that's the back. And then this has some little blessed, joyful, love, praise, amen, prayer, faith, always blessed. So that's really cute. So yeah, so I just put that little twine on there. Okay, and then this is one that's got these little trucks on it. And now that I'm looking at this color, I may not use that on there. I'm not really liking that too much. Now that's under this light, better what I can see. I might have to switch that one. I don't really like that color. I think I'll switch that one to like a pink or something. But anyway, this has this writing. It's like a little truck that has a bunch of flowers in it. It's really cute paper. And it's got just the different types of flowers, and there's tons of little words on there. I don't know if y'all can see all that, but there is tons. But these are so cute. Yeah, and this is kind of one I think that has the, yeah, this one's like 1.5 inches and maybe a 1/16. So usually it's this pieces left over I kind of use to match, you know, the inside pieces, so it doesn't take up a lot of your paper. Yeah, I think I'm going to change that one. I'm going to put that one to the side. This is the Paige Evans, and it says, absolutely, positively, without a doubt, truly, surely, 100% definitely love you. And you can put some trim, too, on the sides of these. I have done some of those in the past where you put a little piece of trim, but this seems to work pretty good, especially if you want a low-budget item. But this paper is really cute. It's got those little different kind of butterfly styles. Yeah, and all this is in the paper pad, so that's pretty paper. And then this one was one of my faves. This is like the watermelon, and it says Home Sweet Home. This little cut apart that was in there. It's really cute. I love the watermelon paper. Yep. And so that's the inside, and there's the back. It's really cute. So tomorrow is vote day, guys. So I hope everybody gets out and votes for the person that they think is going to make a better choice or be a better choice. I'm not getting into election debates on here, but for me personally, I would say pray, pray, and pray. And just morally, by morals, and, you know, just whatever God's decision is going to be, that's what I'm kind of going with. So I know His will is going to be done, and it's going to be, He has the final say. So I'm not going to sit here and worry about that, but just pray, you know, before you vote, and, you know, just see if it lines up. Does it line up with God's standards? That's my thoughts on that. So we're going to leave it at that, but this is really cute. This one says, say cheese. I love this paper. It is so cute. Yes, it is so cute. And it's got the little gold baker's twine on that one. And then this one's really cute. It says, welcome. And I just love all these little boots. They're so cute. Let's just kind of open it up really fast. And it's got these cute little boots again. And the little trees kind of go match this paper. So it's really cute. Okay, and then... and you got to measure your books. So some of these books are wonky. They're kind of off kilter. So you got to measure them. And then this one says faith. Because I had a lady last year. She wanted to buy like 10 or 12. She said, I need them all to say something about faith or something. So she'll probably be back this year. She'll be like hounding me for it. She's like, come on, I need some more. I need some more. So this one's really cute. I love this paper. And here, this is some more Paige Evans paper. It's really sweet. Really, really cute paper. And then this is some more Paige Evans. And this one says, life is good. Really cute. Yep, a lot going on right now. We're working on a lot of different things for the craft fair, trying to get through, and the doctor's appointments. Y'all know we have them all the time. And so this one says, joy comes in the morning. This is really cute paper. And it's just got some little pockets in this one too. And that's the back. Yep. So anyway, and this one's really pretty. This is from the spring market collection. So pretty. I love this paper. And this one says, hello there. It's really cute. And it's got these cute little embroidery hoop type things on them. They're so sweet. I love those. And got this cute little pockets, and you can put whatever. And I usually put like a little piece of paper or something there. Sometimes I'll stick like a Bibleverse card, like some of my cards that I have. Like I'll just randomly, like, you know, stick one in there. That's what I do with it. You know, I mean, if they don't want to keep it, they can give it to someone or throw it away. You know, it doesn't hurt my feelings any, but that's between them and God. I try to do what God wants me to do, what He kind of tells me to do. So that's what I do. But that's really cute. I don't know if I finished showing y'all that or not, but it's really pretty paper. Yeah, and the quality of these notebooks. Let's see what that is. Is that glue seeped out from under there? Looks like it trying to stick. Yeah, you gotta check your stuff. It's it tries to get by on you, don't it? And this one's really cute. This is some trim from Stampin' Up. This one. And this is espresso baker's twine. I wish I could get this again. I don't even know if they sell it anymore. But the lady gifted me a lot of these, so I don't know different colors. I don't even know if you can go on their website and buy that anymore. Maybe you can. I haven't really looked for it because I've had a bunch of it. This says, life happens, coffee helps. Oh, it's really cute. I love these little notebooks. They're like good sellers. They're good sellers. Just add some twine to them. They sell better. Do small things with a happy heart. This one's really cute. These little cute butterflies. This is from the Faith collection from Echo Park. And this one has the little butterflies and the little words. And this is in the back. It has this little paper and this little pocket. So cute. And this one's really, really cute. It's got black baker's twine. It says, Jesus is the same yesterday and today and forever. Hebrews 3:8. Yes, he never changes. Never changes. That's the thing about God's word. It never changes. It stays the same. No matter if it's been 2,000, 3,000 years or whatever, it's 2,000 plus, it's still the same. Doesn't matter. And every time you read something, it'll speak to you in volumes and in different times, different ways sometimes. And sometimes there's verses that you'll read and then you'll read again. You're like, oh yeah, I get this now, you know, type thing. Because God's always working in us and through us. So, but this is really pretty paper. I love this paper. And I've literally scrapped these paper pads, y'all. I literally scrapped them. Yeah, I don't know if you'll ever be able to get these. These smaller ones look better. Like the smaller 6x6 paper is a different font size on the paper. Because it's like a smaller version of a 12x12. And it looks a lot better on your smaller items. And the 12x12 I use mostly for my bigger items. But you can use it, but it just, I don't know, I just like the way it looks with the smaller paper. So hopefully they will make some more. I don't know if they will, but I'm going to try to send them an email and say, hey, you know, I use this a lot. I wish I would bring this back or make some or whatever. But this is Count Your Blessings. Really pretty. This is pretty paper. This is in the Forward with Faith one from Echo Park. Yeah, this is really pretty paper. And then you got, you have filled my heart with greater joy, Psalms 1:7. I think is that a 1? Oh, Lord, it might be a 6. I don't know. I'm about half blind. Let's see. Okay. This is really pretty paper. I love this one, too. I like this paper. And this is from I think this is the Botanical Garden paper. And it's real pretty. I just love that. So cute. And that's the back. And there's that pretty pocket with those little roses on it. It's so cute. And then here's another one. Oh, yeah, and the punches, too. I use this little punches, like, these are my We Are Memory Keeper punches. But this one is like KW Trio 3-way corner punch. This is kind of like what that looks. I used it on a couple of these cut apart fronts. And then, of course, my We Are Memory Keeper. I used the little bitty corner rounder on some of the front font things on them. This one says, Enjoy Your Life. So I did a couple corners on that one. And it's really pretty paper. Yeah. So all these kind of coordinate. You know, we have to match up, get your little stuff all matched up. Make it look pretty. But you just mass produce these. It goes so much faster. And this one says, There is beauty all around. I just love that little truck. And I have had paper like this with the little trucks. And I had enough, I think, to do my double-sided notebook things. And I'm going to get those finished and do a tutorial on those whenever I get those done. And I also have a couple of hauls that I'll need to do, and my memory storyboards are about finished. So I want to do a video on those, so I'm working on it. Trying to get stuff done too. So, but this is real pretty. I love these little trucks and things. So, and there's that one. So cute. So, and then the last one is, says, Grace Changes Everything. Okay, and this one is got the little churches on the inside with the little cross paper. It's so pretty. And then there's the back with the butterflies. You noticed that paper earlier. It's all from the same paper pack, Forward with Faith. So what I'm going to do really, really quick is I'm going to show you really quick on how to put this together. So I've already got all my pages are pre-cut. It's just easier that way. It's easier to just pre-cut everything. So I've got all my pages are cut. So basically your notebooks are, usually what I do is I take a 6x6, and what I do is I'll do the length is like, these are like 4.5 inches. So just, you know, you don't have to kind of worry about measuring this part. It just depends on how big. Some people will put their paper to here. And I like to just do a 3x3. That's that 3 by 4.5. That way it's just easier. You don't have to worry about trying to get this little bitty part covered, or you don't have to worry about this little 1/16 of an inch or 1/8 of an inch or whatever. So for the most part, most of these notebooks are 4.5 inches long. Now I will tell you this, some of them are wompy going across, okay? And you may see some variations in, like, it don't look like it's right, or maybe a little wider on one end. Like if you notice here, you can kind of tell. But it's the notebook, how they make them. It's nothing that you do. If you cut it, you know, it's going to be, it's like it's going to come out. But see, this one is kind of like 3 1/4 and like a 1/16. And then if you get up here, see, it's like 3 1/4 and a little bit all over that. So it just depends. It kind of depends on the notebook. There's a little bit wider at the bottom. So, but anyway, and then in the middle, it's the same thing. You just cut your paper, and I'll show you how to make it work, because there's no strip here too. So I'll show you how to do that really fast. So all I do is, this is going to be on my front piece. So what I want to do is I want to take this and put this over here. I'm trying to save this this thing that my husband made for me. I'm trying to keep that intact for as long as I can keep it intact. So hopefully I can do that. But I'm going to take out this Noel, because I think that's the one I'm going to use on here. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see if I like that one okay with this paper. I don't really like that one as much. Let's see. I thought I had my mind made up, y'all. I don't think I got my mind made up. Maybe the Rejoice. Let's see. This is the front. Maybe that one would be prettier. Oh, I thought I wanted the Noel. Let's see. Happy Holidays would be pretty on this one. I'll tell you what, we'll do that one, I think. I don't like the Noel on that one too much. Okay, so basically all I do is when I get ready to put it on, I just do score tape on the front. You can use, or you can use just glue. It doesn't matter. You can use wet glue, or you can just use score tape. I just kind of use my ATG gun. It's just easier for me to do it. And like I said, I cut these, the length is usually 4.5, and just cut that piece in half, 2, 3 in size, and pick out which one that you want on your front. Okay, and then take your piece for your back. Okay, and go ahead and put your tape on that. This is just a faster way. You can, because if you're mass producing these, you gotta, like, you know, get after it, especially if you don't have a lot of time left. And a lot of times I will go ahead and do my 2 inside pieces. I'll go ahead, since I got this tape gun in my hand, and you know, and I'm gonna put wet glue on them too, so it don't really matter. Like if I'm going all the way to the edges, and some people like to use the other kind of score tape, and that's fine too. You can do it that way. It doesn't really matter. And then I'll show you in a minute how I'm going to do these pockets. But now I have to round off my little corners before. So I just use my corner rounder, because I get them prepped before, because this is, you know, you got to make sure that your little corners are done. These are real inexpensive. They're not that much. So you can get one of those. That's a lot of, that's good to have in your craft room. Okay, and then no, No, hold on. I'm so sorry. If you will, flip those. We're cooking sweet potatoes. This is my son, Brad. Say, hey, Brad.
Hey.
If you pull it out with a pot holder, not take it all the way out, but just take it and flip it.
Okay.
You know, it's very hot, so you might want to use something or just use the pot holder. It won't hurt it. And then put it back in there for 40 more minutes.
Okay.
So you got to do, you know, cook time and 4000.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Anyway, so I'm trying to cook sweet potatoes for supper tonight. So it usually takes about 40 minutes per side, or for a good sweet potato if you want it kind of really soft. But anyway, let's get back to what we were talking about. So let's check and make sure it's the front. So here's my front piece. So what I normally do is I like to, and I got this on here, so it's, well, I like to put something between my pages because I don't want that glue getting on anything. So I put that between them. Then I figure out which is going to be my side, and I just take my wet glue. Look, which is all wumpied up, y'all. It's all wumpied up today. Okay, and I'll just take it. And it's probably stuck in here. It shouldn't be stuck. I don't know why that would be stuck. It don't normally stick. Okay. Okay, it'll come out in a minute. It's just being stubborn today, y'all. Why is my wet glue? Oh, here it goes. Normally this don't clog up. I ain't never really had any problems with this clogging up. I hope y'all can see. So all I do is just kind of, you know, I don't get too close to the edges, you know, unless I'm making a video, then I'll probably get all over the place. But that's okay. But anyway, I'll just kind of put some wet glue on there with that score tape, and I'll just, now this is the part where you want to kind of slow down a little bit, okay? And just kind of, what I do is I just kind of watch these edges a little bit. And like I said, sometimes these books are off. And you just really got to kind of lay it down and make sure that it's on there good. Okay. And then I just take my bone part. Do you see how that's even on there, sort of? But you see how it looks a little bit off? But it doesn't matter. These are low budget items. They're not going to be perfect. This is paper crafting. You know, and you're not going to always get it lined up perfectly. And don't fret over it if you don't. It's okay, I promise. And it's not really hanging over, so it's fine. And then I take it really quick and I flip it to the back. And now remember, when you do that, these books are upside down, okay? So just watch your, you know, just watch your things. And I know a lot of you that watch my channel already know how to do all this. This is just a kind of, yeah, this is just kind of, you know, it's not how I do it. You don't have to do double adhesive. That's just me. I'm very ticky. You know, you can do it either way. You can do it both ways. You can do a little bit. You can do a lot. However you want to do it. It's just a little extra. You know, I'm extra, so. And then I know this is upside down, so. Anyway, so you just, and I'll just kind of line it up on this top. And this little edge, and that wet glue also kind of allows you a little bit of wiggle room, especially if you got that score tape and that score tape. And I'm gonna tell you, see how that little bit of glue came out from under that edge right there? All I do is I take a piece of paper towel and I just wipe it off. Miss Sherry from the Posh Paper Lady, when I first started paper crafting, I was watching her one day and she was like, had that paper, because I was like, oh my God, this glue gets everywhere. You know, because when I first started doing it, I was like, oh my goodness, this is going to drive me nutty. But anyway, she had her little paper towel. She said, this is a tip. Just make sure you have a little piece of paper towel, you know, and put it on there. So see how pretty that's looking already? I love it. And then on this part is I kind of bend these books. All right, now this is my front piece. And I want to see, because if I don't have the same two, I always make sure that my pockets are going to be opposite. So, and make sure, you know, because sometimes I'll have either the same paper, but I don't want to put the same on the same. So what I'm going to do is put this pocket on this one. I think I'll put this one in the front and then put this one in the back. It's just totally up to you. Now here's the trick. This is not going to go, if you put it down here, you're going to have all this part of the notebook showing. However, and you're going to round your little corners too. I forgot to tell you that. But you want to put it a little bit, not all the way up, because if you do it too far up, it's hard to keep it closed and stuff. So you can kind of, because this is not going to be seen, your pocket's going to be over it. So what I do is I just put my little glue on it. You know, and this thing's like driving a car or something. This thing is like, sometimes I feel like I'm all over the road. Not really when I drive a real car, but it just feels like, oh my gosh, I'm impaired. This thing here, you got to get used to working that thing. It's something. And make sure like your stuff's going the right way, because this is the up part, on the notebook. So, but I kind of go a little bit, like 1/8 of an inch maybe from there, and just kind of line it up there, and that's perfectly fine. Because if you get too close to it, it's not going to close good. And I hate that show sometimes, but it's like I said, it's a low budget item, and you want to give them a good product. But once you dress it up and all, it looks nice. So it's a nice little happy. But yeah, but then you do this, and you only use wet glue on these pockets, because if you use adhesive glue, like if you use the score tape or whatever, yeah, and I just go on the edge of that. And if you use score tape or whatever, and I can't drive this thing straight, y'all. I cannot drive it straight sometimes, and that's okay. But anyway, and just kind of stick it down on there. Kind of make sure it's lined up, and you don't really want any white showing under that. So just don't make sure you go over too far. And if some glue comes out of the top of that, you can take your paper towel, and make sure it's not coming out, but burnish it down real good with your bone folder. I'm a stickler about, burnishing stuff down. I want to make sure my stuff's not going to come up. So, but that's it, And I've seen some people like stamp things on different pages, but I'm not doing that, because I don't, I want to do low budget items, not have to add a lot to it. Or okay, now this is the back, and remember, this is the up when you flip it around. So you got to kind of double check that a bunch of different times. And I got my little piece, and then make sure you kind of go up. But yeah, tomorrow's voting day, so hope everybody gets out and votes. Your vote's very important, and we went to the orthodontist today. Jane had an appointment, and oh yeah, so they're very ticky about them teeth being brushed good and all that. And he's on Medicaid, so if you don't have them teeth brushed good, they won't give him a good consult, and they won't help pay for those. He's gonna have to have braces, next year sometime. So we got to work on all of that. So there's like a little crease in the back of these books, so you just have to kind of go right under it. Don't ask me why. It's how they made them. But anyway, but yeah, so we got to go back in December for 2 different things for that, and then I got to go tomorrow for the eye doctor. I promise you, I don't even know how we get anything done in this house. I have been running and running. And then my sweet mother-in-law, she called me yesterday. I was in the middle of crafting, and she's like, do you want to go meet me down the road to the flea market? Like, I'm coming by your house to that flea market down from you. And I was like, okay, Nanny. Like I had all these plans, to get all this stuff done. But I went and spent a couple hours with her, because anytime I can spend with her is precious, because she's so sweet. And and my mama's passed on, and or my Mimi that took me under her wing lives in Florida. I don't get to see her very much, so she's really, the only mama or the parent here with us. So, of course you adopt people at your church and different things, but you know what I mean. So because we lost our pops almost 2 years ago, December. So we don't have him anymore, and my daddies are gone. My daddy, I say daddies, I've had a couple of daddies in my life, but yeah, so, but you got some precious people, like I said, at church, kind of like your mamas and daddies, but she's the only, one we got left in our family that's kind of the patriarch, so too, and she's real sweet, and she's, so she likes to go through thrifting and stuff. So I go meet her sometimes, and we do that. But that's all you do, people. That's it. And then, well, all I do is I think I'm going to do, it has like a little bird on this one, though. I like the Happy Holidays on that one, I think. I'm going to do the Rejoice on that one. There's a little birdhouse. I don't know. Let's see. Let me go recheck the Noel again. I kind of like the Noel. Yeah, I'll just do it. And this has sticky tape like up, but I just put a little reinforced glue on the back of it. Like I said, I bought these at Hobby Lobby, and I think they still have them. I think they brought these back this year. And I'll just kind of stick it up here above those little words and make sure it's kind of evened up here between this little paper. And this kind of gives you a couple minutes to wiggle room it. Not much, oh. And I just burnish it down really, really good. And then I'll open it up and I'll do the back side of it with my foam folder. Get that really good because it's got that little humpy piece. And then really, that's it. All you do. Now I want to make sure, I always go back through and make sure there's no glue. You know, this glue kind of string gets off your hands and stuff on it. So I just make sure, and that's what I do. And I always have a sample at my craft fair out so people can see that. But I just kind of let that hang, and I'll just would take it like this, and I will go one, you know, just 2 or 3 times. If it's real thin baker's twine, I'll use about 3 or 4 pieces. And all I do is I take this part, and see, it's trying to come apart on me, isn't it? I see it's trying to sneak on me. And I'll just take this piece right here. I'm trying to pull it through there. Okay, and all I do is basically I just take it right in the middle right here. And I don't tie it too tight because I want them you know, to be able to kind of pull it down. But it's really cute, y'all. It's really, really pretty. And that's all I do, basically. Right there. And I just kind of cut it off. You know, and it looks like this one may unravel a little bit, but that's okay. And that's all I do. Just kind of, and if you need to move it over in the middle, you can. But that's it. That's what I do. It's really cute. But anyway, so I pray that you all have a awesome night, and I pray that y'all have a great week, and just remember that I love you all so much. Thanks for coming to my channel and putting up with me and my craziness and my shenanigans, and I hope to see y'all soon. Another video this week. I'm gonna try really hard. But anyway, I love you. But remember, God loves you more. Bye.